What is going on, Pacer Nation? Welcome back to another episode of Bring the Juice Pacers. Guys, the Pacers ended up winning in dominant fashion over the Detroit Pistons, winning on the road with a score of 122 to 103. Virtually had the lead for the majority of this game. Outside, I think, within the final minutes of the first quarter, the Pacers never really had a chance to where they had lost the lead from that point forward. Win probability for the Pacers always remained above 50%. So Pacers definitely from the get-go had a really good opportunity here to beat the Pistons. And I think that this is the final time that the Pacers are going to be facing the Pistons this year and have won all four games. Not really much of a surprise here. The Pistons are one of the worst teams, if not the worst team in basketball this year. So when you have the Pistons on your schedule, you have to take advantage of it. And that is what they did. Just looking at I didn't get a chance to watch the game much today, guys, because I was doing some other stuff here. But looking at the overall stat line, Pacers definitely shot the ball much better than the Pistons did, almost shooting 57% from the field, shooting 38% from three, which is really not that bad, versus the Pistons, who shot 41% and shooting only 22% from three. So definitely a much better opportunity there for them. Free throw percentage wasn't great for the Pacers tonight, but ultimately that didn't make much of a difference. The Pistons did out-rebound the Pacers, however, today by 6 rebounds. But the biggest aspect of this, though, you look at the amount of assists, steals, and blocks. Pacers beat the Pistons in all three of those categories, so they moved the ball around a lot better and were a lot better defensively, controlled the pace of the game most of the time with more than double the fast break points, and dominated in the paint, had 16 more points in the paint than the Pistons did. So it was definitely a game in which the Indiana Pacers really helped hold on to this lead. Starting five was definitely much better today for them. Pascal Siakam finished with 25, 8, and 4, and a steal and a block. Naismith finished with 14, 1 rebound, and 1 block. Miles Turner with one of his worst offensive outputs of the season at only 6 points, only had 5 rebounds and 3 assists, but did add another 2 blocks. He was actually the least productive pacer on the court of the starting five. Nembhard, also as a starter, had 7 points tonight, but also had 3 assists. And Tyrese Halliburton, actually the biggest positive influence on the court, which has been not really the case for him over the last couple of weeks, but he had 20 points, 3 rebounds, 9 assists, also had 4 steals in this game. So he had a much bigger defensive presence in this game, actually shot the ball the best of anyone on the court tonight. Him and Siakam really had a fantastic outing, and it was great to see them be able to put that together. If they can put together some more performances like that, that will go a long way to helping them get to where they need to go. Some key players off the bench: TJ McConnell, 13 points, 2 rebounds, 6 assists, a steal, and a block, 21 minutes off the bench, shooting 67% from the field. Isaiah Jackson actually had a 10 as well off the bench and actually had 11 rebounds, the leading rebounder on the team, and 6 assists and 3 steals. So fantastic work there from Jackson, who was pretty much the 6th man coming off of the bench today, had 28 minutes. He actually played more minutes in this game than pretty much any other Pacer. So very interesting there indeed. But a lot of great production from the Pacers off the bench. Obi Toppin was a plus 14, and so was Doug McDermott, who finished with 9 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals. Jackson also was a plus 10. So you had a lot of great production here from a lot of different players. So really great to see Siakam leading the way with the points. Obviously, we had Jackson with the most rebounds and Tyrese Halliburton leading the way with 9 assists. As far as the rest of the Pistons players went, best Piston player on the court today really was Cade Cunningham, who finished with 23 points, 6 rebounds, 10 assists, and a steal. Had some great plays, but ultimately it just wasn't enough for the Pistons. They just didn't have enough power to get through this whole thing. So really great, guys, to be able to see the Indiana Pacers take control of this game and win it. And like we're saying, guys, every game counts right now for the Indiana Pacers. They have got to string together some wins if they want to remain in the playoff picture for this NBA season. So that's going to do it for this one, guys. Let us know your thoughts on the Pacers game here tonight and also what's going on with the Pacers. But that's going to do it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. And as always, go Pacers.